Welcome back to this playthrough of Fallout 3. Please leave a like, hit that subscription, that way you will be notified every time I upload a new video. Also, if you are interested, we are live streaming this over on Twitch, so feel free to come over, hop in the chat, and hang out with me as we play through this awesome game. To do so, I'm over on Twitch at kickinbahk, and on Instagram I send out alerts at kickinbahk as well, or hop in the Discord. Now, I hope you enjoy the video. Here we are, Rivet City. Let's go. Did we go the right way? Oh, yeah.
Please,
to Carlos.
I need water. Please, do you have any water?
Do we have water?
I'm so thirsty.
Will any water do?
I've been drinking this irradiated shit, and I can't do it. I just throw it up now. I need purified water.
I'm sorry, I don't have any water to give you.
Please.
Yo, where's dog meat? Dog meat. I need you to find something for me. Can you find water? No, never mind. You can't. Never mind. Okay. And we need to talk.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends. So thirsty.
Okay. Cool mechanism. I'm sure that avoids unwanteds. Bada bing. That also avoids unwanted.
Hold it right there.
Whoa!
State your business in Rivet City.
Pep in the house. What up, Pep? I'm looking for my father.
And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him.
Oh, he's a very New York accent. I'm sure you don't. He lived in his vault his whole life.
Oh yeah? And I'm a fairy princess. You keep up this smart-ass
Whoa,
attitude.
jeez, okay.
And you're gonna wind up floating face down in the river.
He disappeared. I'm just trying to find him, that's all.
All right, all right. You can go on in. If I hear about any trouble, you're gonna wind up in the river. You get me?
So hostile.
I'm on duty. Make it quick.
I'm kind of lost. Can you help me?
I suppose.
Where's Dr. Lee's lab? Who's in charge around here? Let's start off there.
Depends. Chief Harkness is in charge of security. He patrols the whole city. Security bunks down in the tower. Dr. Lee kind of runs everything else. She's in the aft. That's the northeast end of the city.
What can you tell me about Dr. Lee?
She's some sort of genius. You know, one of those egghead scientist types. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship.
Okay. I'd like to report someone.
Oh, really? If someone took your stuff, go get it back. If they shoot at you, shoot back. Otherwise, I've got to see it for myself before I'm gonna do anything.
Interesting sort of security, but okay, time for me to go.
Later.
Good to know. Door to stairwell, door to Rivet City Market. Let's go to the market. So we're here primarily to do some research for Moira. Talk to River.
I'm on duty. Make it quick.
It's gonna be the same. Yeah, never mind.
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Potomac Attire. How you doing,
Welcome
Pep?
to Potomac Attire.
Yeah, last time, yeah, we got dog meat in the last one. I looked it up and found where he should be, and we did a lot of walking around to find him.
Proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers.
Discriminating attire. I see you're also a person of refinement. Oh, hello. What happened there?
Between you and me, keeping out the riffraff is good for business.
So you're on the city council.
Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes.
Whoever this Seagrave is, you think he's a threat to your influence?
A threat? No, of course not. Well, maybe. He wants to replace me on the council.
Why?
He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. Now, if someone were to find something incriminating in his room, well, let's just say I would be very appreciative.
Interesting. Okay. Where are you guys living on this boat?
It's a place to live, safe from raiders
maybe it
and
was
super
why.
mutants. With Dr. Lee on our side, maybe we can even begin to rebuild the world.
Okay. Can I ask you about Rivet City's history?
Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave?
Hasn't Rivet City been around for longer than 12 years?
Well,
Yay!
yes, but it was hardly any place of importance until I arrived on the scene. That's all ancient history now. No one would ever care about it. If you insist on wasting your time on that, you could try that bartending old crone down below, Belle Bonnie.
Okay. No emojis on your phone. I'm here to do business with you. I don't think I'm actually going to buy anything from
Straight
him.
to the point. I like that.
But yeah, none of this is worth anything to me. Yeah, okay. So you're on the city council.
Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning.
Okay.
I can
We asked him that already. Been a pleasure.
come back soon.
I heard that the city council is debating putting railings on the flight deck. Well, I hope they do something. Remember that child that fell off the deck last year? Yeah, that was bad. I'm sure they'll do something about it.
Okay, let's
Hey there.
chat with
Stay
May.
away from me. What do you want?
What?
Are you one of them?
Yes, I'm one of them. I have been for years. What? I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you scared of?
I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you.
I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship.
Oh, interesting.
His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me.
Don't worry. I'd never turn in a runaway slave. Hey, it's none of my business. Let the past be the past.
That's easy to say. You don't have anyone from your past after you.
Fair point.
I just feel so helpless. Thank you, Cindy.
Okay, let's talk to Cindy.
This is a quick fix. I mean, that's the name of our shop. Polly and mine, that is. My name is Cindy. Cindy Cantelli.
Okay, you sound like you've been stapling your own stuff. Relax, I'm just looking around. You sound like you've been sampling your own stuff.
No, no, no. I would never do that. Polly does. Sample it, I mean. He's my deadbeat husband.
Wow, jeez. Where can I get a stiff drink?
The Muddy Rudder. Belle waters down the liquor, but it's cheap. It's on the lower deck.
Oh, and we're done.
Nice to see you again. Are you...
So your husband is an addict?
He's hopeless. I have to keep him away from the shop, or he'll rob us blind. One of these days, he's going to end up dead.
Wow, okay. What can you tell me about Rivet City's history?
Well, I don't really know, to tell the truth. How does any city get started, really? But I've heard Bannon talk about how he was responsible for its success. So I'd ask him about it.
Okay. What do you have for sale? Let's just
We've
see.
got all kinds of chems.
Yeah. I don't need anything. 122 stim packs, plenty Radex. Yeah, we don't need anything. Time for me to leave.
I'm sure you'll be back soon.
Are you though? Are you? All right. No one's selling there.
was bad. I'm
Let's
sure we'll
see.
do something about it.
Tammy Hargrave,
Good to see
James Hargrave, Gary
Hey.
Stalley,
Anything going on?
Brock.
Hey,
Hey, I'm not looking for trouble.
may I take your order?
Let's go with.
Rat, well done. With wine. Leave the bottle.
Oh, jeez.
James has been bad. He gets a carrot and some water.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute.
Putting me
Let me introduce myself. I am Gary Staley, gourmet chef and gourmand. I'll be
Gourmand.
preparing your meal. My specialty is Meyerlurk cakes, although the iguana is very popular too.
Okay, I'm partial to Meyerlurk cakes myself.
Then you are in for a treat.
Did you know that Polly Cantelli is an addict? Interesting. Do you know anything about Rivet City's Rivet City's history? Let's start there.
I know a lot of places opened up when they got the hydroponics bay working, but that's hardly the start of it all, is it? Actually, Vera Weatherly might know more. She's always here and talking with folks, so if anyone's picked up a story or two, it'd be her.
Do you know that Polly Cantelli is an addict?
Yeah, he comes by every night around closing time and tries to get Cindy to let him close up. Thank God she's smarter than that.
Okay, I should let you get back to
Thank
your
you for
customers.
coming to Gary's Galley.
You are welcome.
like that.
Let's talk to this
Hey.
lady.
Well, I hope they do
Gary,
something.
Sounds like
you know
a
what I
pain.
like?
Child that
Make... Yeah? What do you want?
Sounds like a pain. Is that your son running around here?
Yeah, that's James.
Wow,
My
jeez.
own little troublemaking brat. I'd sell him to you if they'd let me.
What the?
Unless you've got any more personal questions, I'm busy.
off the deck last year.
Yeah? What do you want?
You don't have to be such a.
Oh, really? My husband ran off and got himself killed and left me to raise his little brat. So don't you tell me how I should or shouldn't be.
All right, whatever.
Hi.
I'm sure they'll do
I'll
something.
be right with you.
James.
What do you want?
Where's your family?
My mom is probably drunk, and my dad's dead. Is that good enough for you, asshole?
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That's all I can say. Angela.
Welcome to Gary's Galley. Can I take your order?
Why is this place called Gary's Galley? 'Cause
It's
her-
named after my dad.
Oh.
He's a great cook.
Oh, you're his daughter. Okay. Why is James Hargrave? What's the story with Dr. Lee?
She's not very social. Stays in her lab in the stern. She's smart, though. Real smart.
Okay. Why is James Hargrave such a brat? Yeah, let's go with that.
James's mom, Tammy, is a real bitch. She treats him like crap. I think it's because she drinks too much.
Rotten apple, yeah. What's it like living on a giant ship?
It's noisy, dark, and smelly. But we're safe here. No super mutants or raiders. And maybe Dr. Lee will find a way to get clean water for us.
Okay. Yeah, what do you have? Can I ask you about Rivet City? I keep saying river. Rivet City's history.
I heard the place was settled by mercenaries who used to scavenge DC. But I don't really know.
Okay. Do the men on this ship give you much trouble?
You mean like hitting on me? No. Most of them are polite. Even the ones like Diego that I'd want to flirt with seem to ignore me.
So you and Diego are in love?
Well, one of us is. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't even know I'm there.
Fortunately, you can't force a man's attentions. You're a woman, just seduce him. Men are such pigs, forget him. Let's go with you're a woman, just seduce him.
Yeah, right. I don't think I could get him drunk enough to do that. I wish I had some ant pheromones. Trini says they would make any man lose control.
Ant pheromones? I better get going, Angela.
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley. May I take your order?
Huh.
I want an iguana on a stick, but my mom won't let me have one.
Alright. Okay, so this is just the backside. Let's go back through the other side, I guess. No one's there. Rivet City Supply. Who's this? Flack.
This here is Flack and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh?
I like guns.
Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here.
Aren't you afraid? This is quite a selection, but they're all in lousy condition. Aren't you afraid someone will use your own guns to rob you?
Here, In Rivet City? I'm packing, and most of the rest of these guys are packing. Not to mention security.
Is there anywhere I can get a drink on this tub?
Try the muddy rudder. They don't ask too many questions down on the lower deck.
Did you know that Polly Cantelli is an addict?
Yeah, he's totally strung out. It's gonna kill him one of these days.
Can I see what kind of guns you have for sale?
Need to do some killing, eh?
Oh, you had to remove some creme. I gotcha. Oh, he actually has some armor too, but we don't really need that. Stimpaks, no. Let me look at his ammo. He has some shotgun shells. How many shotgun shells do we have? Let's look. $201. We have enough shotgun shells. 157. So the 308 caliber is kind of what we need the most. That's for our assault rifle, I think. Okay. That's fine. Do we look at his weapons? Yeah, nothing special.
Thanks.
Know anything about the history of Rivet City?
Fred, I can't help you, pal. Been here for years, but all I know about the history is that it's a safe place to settle down. Maybe Bannon can help you out. He sure acts like he knows it all.
We have not run into him yet. I've got to run.
If you need...
Alright. So we can either go... Look at the gnome. St. Monica's Church.
Good to see you.
Security. Let's not go in there. Not in front of security, at least. The church. Okay.
Morning.
Father Clifford.
I am Father Clifford. This is St. Monica's Church.
Who is Saint Monica?
She is the patron saint of lost children. Very popular among the faithful of Rivet City. I'm surprised you've never heard of her.
Oh, yeah?
If you want to hear her story, it will be the topic of my sermon on Sunday. Services begin at 8 a.m. You should come.
You're a priest?
Yes, my flock is all of Rivet City. You should come to services this Sunday. I'll be telling the tale of St. Monica.
Okay, I'd like to make a donation to the church. No, I would not. I heard that Diego and Angela are sleeping together. What do you need to know about Rivet City's history?
Oh, it's not the past of the city that I dwell upon, but the future of its inhabitants.
Okay.
But if you're interested, I believe Miss Weatherly or Mr. Bannon would be glad to speak with you on the subject.
So I don't think we've run into either of them. I need to go. We haven't run into either of them yet that I know of.
God bless you.
Diego. Let's talk to Diego.
I'm Diego, the acolyte for St. Monica's.
Oh, interesting. Who is this St. Monica?
St. Monica saved her own son's soul from eternal damnation. She is now the patron saint of lost children for the faithful everywhere. You really should come to church on Sunday mornings. The sermon will be all about St. Monica.
Is there a church? There's a church in Rivet City? I mean, well, yeah. Obviously, we're standing in it. If you're the acolyte who's a priest, that might get us more information.
Father Clifford. The sanctuary is in the ship's fore on the upper deck. The good father holds services every Sunday morning.
Nope, nothing else. There's a church? I mean,
Oh, yes. Father Clifford conducts services every Sunday morning. You should come.
Okay. Can I ask you about Rivet City's history?
I heard tell the place used to be run by raiders until someone cleared the whole place out. But I don't really know for sure.
Okay. I hear that Angela Stanley Staley has a crush on you.
What are you talking about? I'm a man of the cloth. Well, I will be as soon as Father Clifford. Never mind. It doesn't matter what Angela thinks. Soon I will take vows of chastity.
Wow, he's Jeez, he's not into her, that's for sure. You're a fool to pass up a chance at love with Angela. Do we care? Whatever.
Father Clifford says she is my trial, my temptation.
Wow.
I must choose between her and the church. I have chosen the church.
All right. Goodbye, Diego. We're done.
God.
Where's this lead to?
Don't even think of breaking
Oh,
into
slow down. I just didn't know what it was. I can't remember whose place we needed to sneak into. This is just like an empty room. Looks like it. Yeah, okay. Oh, hello. What did I just do? Okay. So we can either go to the science lab, and I'm assuming that we would talk to Dr. Lee, or we can go to the restoration room. And who knows who we're talking to here?
Morning.
Ted Strayer. Or
Welcome to the Capital Preservation Society.
Abraham Washington.
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to
I'm
what
sorry.
you're doing.
Let's talk to this guy first.
Ted Strayer. You can chill with me if you want, dude.
Do you actually do anything here in Rivet City?
You mean, like fix stuff? Nah. I just hang out, dude. I've got enough chems to last a while.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Can I ask you about Rivet City? He's not going to know anything.
Dude, I only just got here myself. Ain't nothing I could tell you.
See you later, Ted. Yeah, no.
Later,
whatever.
dude.
Welcome to the Capital Preservation Society. Alright, interesting. So it's just like... Yeah. Things about the, big, big speeches and documents for the country. I don't think, like, I'm not going to go through and read any of it. Who knows? Maybe it will, like, set off a quest or something like that. No, I guess not. Alright, let's talk to Abraham.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history.
Okay, interesting collection indeed.
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
Oh, yeah? Alright, I'll bite. What document is missing? Bill of Rights?
In 1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none
Declaration
other
of
than
Independence.
Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence.
If you want me to retrieve the Declaration, all you have to do is ask. Let me take a leap of faith here. You want me to find it for you? Yeah, let's go for that one.
Indeed I do. Without the Declaration, the rest of these relics are almost meaningless. I must have it. Acquire the document for me, and you'll be awarded most handsomely.
What's most
What do you
handsomely?
think?
Slow down there, Gramps. What's this reward you're talking about?
You'd secure your place in history. The man who rediscovered the Declaration of Independence.
That doesn't
Imagine
sound
the
like much of a
fanfare.
reward. Can we stop beating around the bush, please? What's the reward?
Sorry, my mind tends to wander. I will see to it that you receive a worthwhile trade.
Worthwhile to
I have
who?
in my possession the only known schematic for the creation of something called the railway rifle. Bring me the declaration, and it's yours.
Okay. All right. I'd love to be a part of history and bring you the declaration. Sure.
Excellent. You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives.
Okay. Well, we have to go there anyway, so this is why I'm glad. Can you show me how to get to the National Archives on my map?
In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives.
Yeah.
Or what's left of it, anyway.
Good call coming here first.
The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants.
Okay.
Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
Sweet. Do you know the history of Rivet City?
It's funny now that you ask. I can tell
I
you
figured.
all about the capital, but I really haven't got any idea about Rivet City itself. I can't see how important it is compared to the capital's history, but maybe Bannon might know something. He's in the governing council after all.
We're going to have to find Bannon, because apparently everyone is pointing to him. I have to go now.
Be careful. The archives are infested with who knows what.
All right. Okay, before we move on, talk to more people, which is what we're going to have to do, I'm going to take a quick break. Let's see what's through this door. Oh, this is his office. Yeah. Okay. Let me out.
It's so very nice to see you again.
Doesn't look like anything else is down here. It doesn't look like anything else is here at all. Okay, so we've explored this one, this part.
Yeah, Bill's going to have to replace some tables and chairs.
I'm sure she'll just scrounge some from the lower deck.
Still the science lab. Someone sent you a bunch of Mean Girls memes today on Discord, like in a friendly way or in a not very friendly way. Let's not pick any doors right now.
More attention to what you're doing.
Broken terminal. Some of these like rooms are just kind of abandoned. Okay. Just inactive. Ironically, we can't sleep on... Oh, okay, we can sleep on that one. Yeah, let's do... Cancel. Never mind. We'll come back there, maybe. If this is anything like Megaton, it will close down after a little bit. And we won't have anything to do until we can sleep. 75? Really? We're not at 75? Okay, science room, here we come. Oh, no, this isn't science room either. Real fast, the notes. Due to compromised security, the password that controls the Washington Monument entry has been changed. New password is Rhinefield. Okay. Keller family transcript 5 of 5.
Candace, it's Ralph. Tell Dad there's no way in hell I'm spending nuclear Armageddon trapped with him in a fucking closet. You can have my number. It's 6. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a mushroom cloud to walk into.
Huh.
Have a happy Holocaust.
Okay, Bannon's request. Bannon has asked me to search Seagrave's Holmes room to... Oh, that was Bannon. Bannon said nothing. Okay. Find anything incriminating about him. Okay. Mei Wong is afraid of a man named Sister in Rivet City, who she thinks is a slaver. Pheromones. Interesting. Okay. Not that one. Let's go to the science room first. Assuming this, we're gonna come up on Dr. Lee. Christy Young.
This deck is as good as it's gonna get today.
I'm off to work.
This place won't clean itself. That's
Okay.
my job.
No, nothing.
Please excuse me.
Guardsla.
There is much work to be done.
What do you do around here?
I help Dr. Lee when she needs equipment moved. I am no scientist. I just help with the heavy things.
Okay.
This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Henry Young.
This place could use a few more people willing to work. Everything is falling
Dr. Lee is
apart.
trying to
CJ
save
Young.
lives.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Nope, and she just ran off. Okay.
Now please, stand aside.
I'm sure the good doctor's work with water purification is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake, the technology in that android...
What's at stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving.
Such
Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
Such a mean relationship.
What are you, some kind of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
Possibly. Depends exactly what are we talking about here.
To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property.
Missing property? What kind of property?
How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need.
Huh.
And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
Okay. Interesting, but what's this got to do with me exactly?
You're helping me retrieve this android, aren't you? I've tracked him this far. He's out there somewhere, in the Capital Wasteland.
What? Okay.
He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it.
I'm not sure how it is up north. Tell me, Zimmer, is your wallet as big as your mouth?
How quaint. Of course you'll be rewarded. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends.
Huh. Okay. Sure, I'll look into finding your android for you.
Excellent.
How are we supposed to know?
Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that.
I need more about what I'm dealing with. What is this android exactly? Oh, any suggestions?
Like I said, I suspect he's had facial reconstruction and possibly even a mind wipe. Search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. If he's come into contact with these people, there may be records. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat.
Huh, okay.
See if he knows anything. He's a doctor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy trying to ignore my surroundings.
If this android wandered off, tell me about the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth itself is nothing but a war-ravaged quagmire of violence and despair. Inside the sealed environment of the Institute, however. But the Institute's affairs are none of your concern. Your undeveloped mind couldn't even begin to comprehend what we've accomplished.
Okay. If this android wandered off, why would he want a new mind and face?
Maybe he didn't exactly wander off. Maybe he fled. Escaped captivity, as it were, if he began to misinterpret his situation.
That sounds
It's possible my
different.
android sought to forget his previous life. Wipe away all memory, all guilt. Trick himself into believing he really is human. So no, he may not be just an ordinary robot, but he's certainly not human, no matter how badly he wishes it so. I made him. I want him. End of story.
Okay. Why would an android feel guilt? Come on, Zimmer. What aren't you telling me?
By God, you're as annoying as you are clever. Very well. I'll tell you what you want to know, if it helps you locate my property. The duty of this particular unit was the hunting and capturing of other escaped androids. Yes, others have escaped. It's one of the side effects of having such an advanced AI. Machines start to think for themselves, fool themselves into believing they have rights. And so, this particular android may have believed he'd done something wrong, immoral, and wanted to forget those deeds. Satisfied now?
All right. Oh my goodness. So if you others have escaped, why are you coming after this one?
This particular android, designation A321, is different, special, the most advanced synthetic humanoid I've ever developed. The others, like my escort Armitage there, are all older models, easily replicated. But A321, it will take years to recreate him. So you see, this android must be located at all costs. The others are all acceptable losses, but A321, he is irreplaceable.
Okay. I have to go now.
Of course.
Hello.
All this talking.
Lay a hand on Dr. Zimmer and I'll snap your neck like a chicken bone.
Okay. Talk to Anna Holt. Whoa, where are you going?
Hey there.
I'm looking for my father. Have you seen him? What? Okay.
Look, some of us are trying to get work done here.
Yeah.
There have been enough disruptions recently. Anybody coming through here would have to talk to Dr. Lee. Why don't you go bother her about it?
What do you know about Zimmer?
He's from up north. He was bragging about how great it is up there. Yeah, great. They can't even keep tabs on their robots.
Is Dr. Lee as smart as they say she is?
She's certainly head and shoulders above most everyone else around here. Though, that's not saying much.
Not really a vote of confidence there. Time for, can I get a drink around here? Yeah.
The Weatherly Hotel is a good choice. It's on the upper deck.
Upper deck, okay. Time for me to go. Janice Kaplinsky.
Hey.
I'm Janice Kaplinsky, Chief Botanist.
Chief
What
Botanist,
do you
okay. Oh my goodness, same thing, huh?
I did see a man talking to Dr. Lee, but I really shouldn't be discussing it.
Alright, Dr. Lee may
She's
know.
already in a bad mood. I'd hate to make it worse.
Oh, great.
You should probably just talk to her about it.
What do you know about Zimmer?
Other than him being an egotistical, arrogant, condescending pain in the ass, nothing. He's from the Commonwealth. He's come looking for some special robot. I must admit I'm rather curious, but I have other work to do.
Okay, what do you know anything about Rivet City's history?
If it hasn't got to do with the science quarters, I'm probably not the one to ask. And Dr. Lee's so busy, you really shouldn't disturb her work.
Okay, farewell.
So long.
Let's find Dr. Lee. Dr. Lee, hello.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him.
Whoa.
You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Wait, how do you know who I am? Have we met?
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical. I am Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same.
Huh? I'm trying to find my father. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
I left the vault to look for him.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you.
Yeah,
Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already.
I'm sorry, could you please tell me where he's gone?
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab.
Huh.
I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
Where is this old lab of yours?
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here.
Oh.
Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Can you tell me more about my parents?
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know?
What was my father... I never knew my mother. What can you tell me about her?
Yes. Your mother was... Well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you.
Why did my mother die? What happened?
Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
I understand you did everything you could. Why
Yes.
be a jerk?
Well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough.
What was my father like back then?
James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Huh. What do you know? Wow. There's like a lot here. Okay, is there any way you can help me out? Yeah, let's go with that.
Look, I don't want to be harsh, but I have problems of my own. I don't have the resources to support James's foolish endeavors, or you're chasing after him. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, thanks anyway.
You understand, I have enough to worry about already.
I'd like to know a little bit more about you.
What? Well, I'm not sure what there is to tell. Your father and I, we worked together for a long time. I think we were really on to something. But then there were complications. The project was abandoned and your father disappeared. I returned here to Rivet City and established the lab you see before you now.
Tell me about this project you worked on with my father.
Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
What was the point of it?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once.
Wow.
No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated.
Why didn't it work?
We had the basic principles down. We understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time. Or better equipment.
Why did you stop working on it? What happened? We know he left.
You happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the Purifier.
Let's talk about something else. Okay. What is this lab? What are you doing here?
This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule.
Okay. What do you know about Zimmer?
That man doesn't have you looking for his pet android, does he? I've already told him to lay off it. He's distracting my entire team.
What kind of place is this Rivet City?
Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. We're working to rebuild our society, to make the world livable again.
Finally. What do you know about this city's history?
I could tell you all about the science lab, but even though I was here near the start, I can't really help with the details of how it all worked out. It all seems like a lifetime ago. I'm afraid I've had a lot of things on my mind since those early days.
Okay. I think we're good. Let's just check.
What do you want to know?
Okay, yep.
The last
Yeah, okay, cool. I have to go now.
Good luck finding your father.
That's interesting. Okay. Lots of talking to people. Midship deck.
I do the repairs around here, so if you see something that needs fixing, let me know.